G'day and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final Super Saturday Rugby League gameplay video here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment. You're with the Aussie Don, round 10 of the 2026 NRL Telstra Premiership. And we are heading to Brookvale Oval, ladies and gentlemen, for the Manly-Warringah Sea Eagles taking on the wounded Brisbane Broncos. Yes, the baby Broncos, they sort of are. And unfortunately, folks, with both teams, I'm not able to put in a lot of the players that are actually playing in this game in reality due to once again, the Big Ant not adding the real players into the game. It's something that really needs to be addressed, and it's just becoming an absolute joke not for them to add them. But so, yeah, I do apologize in that regards. So anyway, let's now head to the Brookvale Oval for this Saturday night Rugby League. 1080p, 4K after premiere, and 1440p options after premiere.
A very good evening. I'm Andrew Voss. We're coming to you from Brookvale Oval as we bring you coverage of tonight's clash between the Sea Eagles and the Broncos. We're high in the grandstands to watch this one, and alongside me is Cameron Smith. Cameron, these are the matches the top team should win.
Thanks, Fossey. The Sea Eagles will be turning up here with the full intention of going home with a win, and I just can't see it finishing any other way. They've been in good form. Their average set completion rate is impressive, and they have some dangerous attacking runners out wide. Don't be surprised to see a cricket score here.
Yep, decent side on paper.
He must be on some sort of bloody high or something. Jesus Christ. Thinking that it's going to happen. Here we go. Manly coming. Look, to be honest, in reality, I'm a Broncos fan, all right? I'm a Broncos supporter. This is going to be tough for us. So, not expecting anything this week, to be brutally honest. And to be honest, I'm not really expecting anything this year. But yet again, I was like that last year too, and look what we did. So let's just continue to be like that. We keep winning comps. Anyway, let's go. Saturday Night Rugby League.
Talty collects it on the full. Bit of gusto in the hitter. And he's nailed by the defence. Plays it. Turns it inside. Tries a little kick in behind. He plays it at the 30-metre line. First tackle there. Shovels it on. Well, he knocks it off.
Not the ideal time to spill the ball.
He's shut down there by the defence.
Beautiful.
At dummy half. Moves it on. And offloads the ball. Hard and straight the hitter. They drive him back. Tackling in numbers here.
Absolutely blistering. The pace is so frantic.
Comes up with a play the ball. Carrigan. And met front on by that tackle. Quick to get to the loose ball. Halted by the defence. Passes short. They go for the line here.
Let's see if this decision amounts to anything.
Nice kick for the sideline. Simpkin restarts the play with a tap.
The crowd senses the big opportunity at hand. The excitement is rising.
He puts on the bear hug in that tackle with a little bullet pass. Passes inside. Gets it away. Lays it off. Carrigan puts him away. That's the second.
Captain, I want you to calm your players down.
Oh, unfortunately, another coat anchor there. And Manly are going to score first here, looks like. No surprises.
It's successful.
All right, 2-0, Manly.
Will be happy to hit the lead here. It's probably settled a few early nerves.
The Sea Eagles lead by 2. He really drives this kickoff. Good positional play. He's there for the kick. That was silly play. Time in the sin bin.
Sometimes playing with less men can really lift a team. How will they respond now?
Kicks it into touch with a long kick. Simpkin restarts play with a tap.
They've been presented with a perfect chance to add to their score here.
Rushes into dummy half. Flicks a short pass. And he'll be forced to play it.
Absolutely no way through there.
Finds support. Good pressure from the chasers. The Seagulls throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through. Trebojevic. Ball and all tackle. Plays the ball. Works it on. Bone rattler. He knocks it on. And now the scrum to pack. Great vision. Passes long. Sets his sights on the try line.
He can run.
The defence snuffs out the chance of an offload. Play the ball now. Fires out a pass. Stands and passes. Delivering the short ball. Superb tackle. A 4-pointer to the visitors.
Wow. Wow. This team has an amazing knack of scoring something from nothing. And this try was certainly no exception. I'm going to remember this for a long, long time, Vossi.
A magic potion, bang, bang, try.
Couple of deep breaths as he looks to kick this one. 2 more points.
That will give this team's confidence a boost. Now, they need a good...
There it is,
kickoff.
6-2
Get to the kick and
Broncos.
apply some pressure on the opposition.
Kicks off deep into enemy territory. Walsh catches it on the full. They force him back. Dragged down. On tackle 1. Gets to dummy half. Loops it over the top. With a charge. And down he goes.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
Flicks the ball inside. Hit up hard and straight. Finally rounded up. And now that is the 3rd tackle. Shovels it wide. Takes the hit up. Keeps going. It's still on.
Like a thief in the night.
The Broncos unable to break through. Tries a back pass inside. Ricky with a short ball. Forced backwards. Overpowered by the defence. It's tackle 5. Do they run or kick? Looks and turns the ball inside. Punts. Papuati with a good catch. Restarting play at the 20-metre line. Big impact. Yes, that's a knock-off.
Put that down as an incomplete set.
Tries the inside pass. Rogers. Pushed back in the tackle. Crashes to the ground. And that's the 2nd. Plays it 15 metres out. Duffy. Well, another handling error. They need to tighten the discipline down there. A good chase will be rewarded. Eventually taken to ground.
Some enterprising play.
Sends it back inside. Gives it on. No chance of an offload in that tackle.
Had absolutely nowhere to go there.
Walsh.
Nice pass.
The referee has called them back. No advantage. He'll be absolutely furious with himself there, and rightly so. Chasing well. Beats a man. Absolutely hammered. Cut out ball. And he's met front on. Batters his way through that tackle. He's got momentum. He was just about through.
Definitely an opportunity there.
Pakes out of dummy half. Sends that pass out. Offloads. Has a look and flicks it inside. Stopped by the defence. They drive him back
That's full.
and taken by the defence. That is tackle number 4 completed. Find support inside. Oh, good ball. That is a classic ankle tap. Touches down for the full.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, a try for the Broncos, and good offload there. Oh, that was
The
forward.
opposition have simply fallen
That was forward.
A second try
You can
conceded
see
in almost
that.
as many minutes.
Oh, they got away
Captain will have
with
to
it.
gather his troops and get them focused here. before
Oh,
it's too
man.
Nice kick.
That was definitely
The
forward.
Broncos
12,
lead
2.
by 10. Goes long. That's good positional play to take the kick. Good front on defence. Grabbed by the defence. That's the first of 6. Slips in the short one. Throws himself into the defence. Held call by the ref. That's 2. Quick with the pass. Cutting at his teammates. Duffy. Cuts out a few of his teammates. They collide in the tackle. The Broncos not able to break through the strong defence. Gets the ball. Man able to come up with a hit. Nice defence there. This is just outstanding defence here. That's a clever pass. Shibasaki.
Well done.
He has just lost control of the ball. Driven back in the tackle.
Fifth tackle.
They pick him up like they're throwing out the trash. Well, the effort's there, but they're not making a great deal of ground. Has the job of putting in the punt. Finds space. I'll have to chase that one. Colossal kick. That's a 40-20. Pakes. Restarts play. Smashes into them. Close to the line. 5 metres out. The first half is all over. Cameron, that half of footy here tonight had a bit of everything.
The coach will be very happy. They came into this match as underdogs and have put in a very impressive first half of rugby league here. The coach will be hoping
And
for more of the
underdogs
same in the
are
second
winning,
half.
ladies and gentlemen,
And
12
upsets
points
will
to
be on
2.
the
The
card
Broncos,
here.
the reigning premiers, Reece Walsh, and with the try, Mason without a try, and Tom Duffy with the conversions. And a penalty goal by Jermaine Fogarty that opened up the scoring. So 12 points to 2 at half time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look at the highlights of the first half. Looking at it on that angle, it looked like a fair try, but the other angle, it looked like a forward pass. That was the try. That was a very controversial one. Anyway, 12 points to 2, ladies and gentlemen, here at Brookvale Oval. Manly-Warringah Seagulls 2, the Brisbane Broncos 12. Let's head back to the second half of Saturday Night Rugby League, round 10 of the NRL Telstra Premiership.
All right then. All ready for the second half to kick off. Second half begins. Brooks marks the ball. Putting up a chase. Wonderful tackle. At dummy half. Snappy pass. Driven back.
Out there.
Caught
2.
by 2 defenders. Second of 6 tackles there. Passes. Moves it on. Malalo. Referee
Tackle
calls
3.
help.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Out
That's
there.
a good
Tackle
ball
4.
and all tackle.
Red zone. They need to take some big runs and get out of there.
He's almost made his way through. Plays it. Loops a pass. Launches a kick. Walsh able to take that catch. Bit of gusto in the hit up. Forced
Out
backwards.
there. That's one.
He's shut down there by the defence.
Beautiful.
Comes up with a play the ball. Carrigan. Wriggles free in the tackle and offloads. Cutting it up to the defence. He runs through another. Shrugs off the defence. Oh, told you. With the break. They force him back.
Second tackle.
Not far away and challenging the defence. The Broncos are looking dangerous here. And he's run into a good tackle there. A 4-pointer to the away team. You don't reckon the home fans like that one. Have a listen to him.
Good try, that
And there is a conversion, ladies and gentlemen, for the Broncos, and it is 16 points to kick to come. And Patrick Carrigan with the try there.
This kick is as straightforward as they come. Duffy is striking them well tonight, and looking at the stats,
There it is.
see they have
18 points to
2
2.
from 2. That one never looked like missing.
The visitors feel so much at home that I think they'll accidentally walk into the home sheds when they leave the field tonight.
Decides the deep kick is the way to go. Man, there to field the kick. Thrown to ground. That's one. With a quick pass. Shovels it on. Ricky. A wall of defenders. There's the second. Passes inside. They're closing the gap. Shibasaki hits it up. He's beaten 2. And he runs into some effective defence.
A line of defence on that chase. Well done.
Tolti.
Great pass.
Oh, it's almost knocked me out of a chair. Rushes into dummy half. Duffy. They go downfield. Must have lost count of the tackles. They scramble to get possession. Sidestep. And he'll be forced to play it.
Bang. What a tackle.
A snappy pass. Feeds the short ball. He knocks it off.
Poor control of the football. Coach won't be happy.
Plays the ball. Turns it inside. And is able to come up with a hit. Defence has prevented an offload. That's the second. Play the ball now. Feeds it on. Evades that tackle. With a hitter. They drive him back. Run on defence. Halfway through the count. Fires out a pass. Passes short. Gachevsky. Now with a hitter. Well held. No way through. Finds support. Tolti serves up a wide ball. Hard and straight the hitter. Pushed back in the tackle. Referee shouting held. 5 tackles. Lays it off. Man. Punting. And that is out on the full. He'll be unhappy with that kick. Play restarts with a tap.
This is the perfect position to start their set. They'll be looking to capitalise from here.
Ball and all tackle. Gets the dummy half. This time it's a short pass. Can't handle it. It's a scrum. Loops it over the top. Brings it up. One-handed offload. Good play. Getting it away. Superb tackle. He breaks through. Slips a pass away. Gets it away. Not too far from the line. Stands and passes. Halted by the defence. That's the first. Delivering the short ball. Picks a mark and runs straight to it. Well, I think it's a try. I do think it's a try.
All right, they're going to have a look at the try. Let's see.
Hope the video ref does.
Yep, that's a try. The referee needs to seriously go back to Specsavers and try on a pair of new eyes.
Well,
22 points to 2. The Broncos.
Is in good form with a boot. As
If this happens in reality, I'll be very happy, but I don't think it will
Their
be.
little band of travelling supporters are enjoying
really
this.
honest.
And why wouldn't they?
Les Walsh has a blinder, but I don't see it happening.
Keen
Probably
chase
get another
headed on
bloody
long
injury,
kickoff.
knowing the way we've been
Duffy
going.
collects it on the full. Hit up
24
hard
to
and
2.
straight. Brooks puts him away. Sends it back inside. Dumped in the tackle.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
Tries a back pass inside. Takes the hit up. And down he goes. Halfway through this set. Shovels it wide. Willison, forced backwards.
No,
He puts on the bear hug in that tackle. That's tackle 4. Works it on. Tolty. Well, they've gone downfield with the kick without using up the 5. Not sure what happened there. Brooks has got the free ball.
out there, 1.
Crashes to the ground. With a little bullet pass. From up here, I thought the ball went sideways, but the referee says knock on. He'll be absolutely furious with himself there, and rightly so. Cut out ball. Walsh. Breaks through with a line break. And he's stopped in that one. Tackle 1 completed. Gives it on. Rogers.
Nice pass.
Stopped by the defence. Still trying to make metres as he's brought down after that good run. And that's the second. With a charge. I think even the referee liked that one. That's a great 4-pointer.
I think I've seen this team perform better on the road. Maybe they should bulldoze their stadium and stay on the road.
With a conversion coming up in front.
Even money. I'm sure you'd find some takers in the crowd.
Duffy is in great form with a boot. And the stats show they have landed 4 from 4. He has nailed that one. What a match they are having. The Broncos lead by 28. The kickoff is deep. Rogers latches onto that kick. Wally Lewis-like pass. Throws himself into the defence. Makes a tackle. Breaks the defence. Quick to get to the loose ball. Dragged down. There's the 0 count. Has a look and flicks it inside. Held call by the ref. That's the first of 6. Tries the inside pass. Offloads the ball. The Seagulls threatening to come up with points. Trebojevic. The crowd are up. That is a try.
Going a try there, and it's Ben Javovic with the try. 6 points to 30. Kick to come. A little bit too late for Manly, but they get a try in the end.
Nope, that's not the one. No goal. What can you say? 2 points go begging, and the gloss has been taken off their first try. He really drives this kickoff. Wow, that's a long ball. Met front on. That is the first tackle. Gets the ball. Trebojevic. Wrapped up like a sausage.
See the game.
And
That's
that
it.
is full time. And I don't think the fans wanted it to finish.
Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible win by the Broncos here in Rugby League 26 for round 10. 30 points to 6 in the end. And that is all we got time for. We're going to have a look at the highlights in total. And here it is with the second try. Bang, bang. Wooshka try. And looks like maybe a big a try here for Manly. Yes, it is. There we go. There's their highlight for the evening. Well, that's all we've got time for Saturday, Super Saturday. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to check out the links on the screen for other gameplay of round 10, as well as the dedicated playlist on the bottom right-hand corner. And don't forget to subscribe today. We'll see you next time for more Rugby League 26 here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment. I'm out of here.